Hello, everybody, and welcome to Magical Monday. My name is Fonnie D, and we will be going on a journey in the cards for the collective. It's for everyone. So if your energy has drawn you here, then you part of the soul family. If it didn't, maybe you want to be part of the soul family. So anyway, I hope everybody had a magical holiday, all the fireworks, the beautiful colors, and was safe at home. We've had a lot of energy coming through and a lot of things that are telling the kind of the future, the past, and what we're kind of going through. So I have a lot of cards today. Spirit source was coming like crazy. So there's a lot of information that we need to go over. And I think everybody's working on manifestation, uh, meditation. Meditation is the one you got to really work on. Meditation to get out of your head and go within your heart is a little different. We're not used to that. We always go right for our knowledge and thinking about it with our brain, and instead we're feeling the energy of the cards. We're feeling the things that are coming through. We can feel them in our heart space. It's like a cosmic heart adventure. I don't know how else can you say it. But anyway, I'm going to get going because there's so many, and I've been laying in the sun on and off all day, and I want to soak up the vitamin D as much as I can. So today is 7/7/2025. It's a 23, which is a 5, and a 5 is change. And we know we're going through change. Our world is changing as we know it. It's morphing around us, and we're kind of like, okay, this can go. Now, the first card that came out and wanted to be seen was an 18, which is a 9. Air element. I embrace the element of air and am open to all knowledge and wisdom. This is a beautiful depiction of air. Its beauty can be seen, but unless we're kind of in, right now we're in 4D. When we get into 5D in that, we will be able to see beautiful things like this. And you have to embrace, actually, you should embrace all the elements: fire, water, air, ether, ground, Mother Earth. We should be grounding. Now, these come out, and it's basically telling us a story about kind of what the cards are going to look at and what you're asking through my energy, because I can feel energy coming through when I'm doing these cards. So it's not just me shuffling the cards and doing a midnight meditation. It's you with me doing a midnight meditation. And I don't know who you are, but I just know the cards that need to come out. Energetic pull. A true master knows that you create through your actions. Do not hesitate when you feel the energy pulling you. Follow it fearlessly and move worlds. This is where we want to go. This is the understanding, the pure beauty, solitude, the safety is what we're looking for. And this is our energy going out to the ether. And the key, all you do with ease and enthusiasm is the path to your goal. Actions are secondary. Make the energy within your primary focus. Do not underestimate the little joys. We've always had the energy. We've always had the key to unlock what's hidden in the mystery school part of us. But sometimes we don't realize we have the key. Whatever you wish, when you lessen the importance of problems and suffering, life will swing back into balance. Stop the struggle and feel peace. The world responds to you. And, the energetic pull is telling this is the peace, this is the serenity right here that this one is dying for. This one is trying to connect with the energy over here. But you are already connected. As soon as you start your meditation, you will be connected to the energies of the earth, especially if you're grounding. We got one more. And this kind of, when we get pulled with energy and we feel like we're doing really good, we tend to sabotage ourselves with the other thoughts of thinking things. Uh, and I said with like basically no agenda. She is in her safety place, her calm. Pure love and everything you have dreamed will happen when you are ready to give love without expecting anything in return. True givers, receivers. They don't feel pressure at all. I mean, they are in their Zen moment, their beautiful moment, the moment of true love. And true love, that kind of energy that pulls true love in, mm, you, and it's going to be beautiful for all of us. We just have to kind of rearrange how we're thinking of things and what we're doing. The trigger is really working for me and my husband. When we feel the urge, like somebody just made you cranky, not very friendly, the energy kind of drew you down. Ignore it. Just think trigger, 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 and walk away. Because whatever is there in your surroundings is triggering you. You don't want to be triggered. If it's triggering you, that might mean walk away. This isn't the spot right now of energy for you. So there is a lot of trigger moments in our lives that I got a fruit fly flying around me. I've been eating fruit all the time. Uh, it's the connection. It's the not the material possessions. It's the connection within. I seen somebody the other day and he was talking about it. And he said, "Do you realize that these ministers and these people are teaching the word, but they're looking up into the heavens? They're not teaching you that it is within you. The Christ consciousness is within your heart. That's why you feel the cosmic butterflies. So you got to kind of figure out how to react and what you're reacting to. I'll tell you, if you can get out in the sun in Florida here, it is absolutely beautiful. We were actually laying in the sun when it started raining yesterday, and it was beautiful. It was like, oh, this is great. So we got number 18, and that is another 9. And emotions are energy in motion. Emotion is simply energy in motion. It is a feeling in the body that wants to move and be released. For example, sadness wants to move through the body by releasing tears and noise. But when we suppress that motion, sadness is stored in the body and creates emotional or physical discomfort. Let your emotions move in order to release them through your body. We often resist feeling an emotion because we fear that we might get caught in it. However, the truth is that it is in the resistance to feeling that emotions get stuck. What we resist persists. Allow yourself to feel the full depth of emotion as it arises, giving it space to be felt and released through the body. How to release emotions. Stand with your feet hip width apart. Place your left hand over your heart and your right hand over your belly and close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, observing how the body feels. When you identify what emotion is present, break it down into sensations. Connect with all the different sensations in your body. For example, tightness, tingly, discomfort, and even numbness. Once you have identified them, giving your whole body a shake at the same time, deepen your breath and release some sound. The stranger, the better. Allow whatever sensation you feel to be released. Yes, that is it. It's to be released. If we hang on to it, it's just hurting us. It's not doing anything to hurt us. And we got number 27, which is another 9. Let go of control. You know what's interesting about this card is I had a dream about a year ago. And in my dream, I was in a field and I saw a boy and girl, a little boy and girl, and they were carrying a cage like that. It was an old rounded cage. And they were catching butterflies to put in their cage. And I just thought that cage really grabbed me because that was the style of the cage. If you have picked this card, chances are you are holding on to control in a certain area of your life. We usually do this because we think we are protecting ourselves or fear that might happen if we let go. But this is your chance to be brave and restore control. Often it is the false delusion that we have controlled in the plate in first place that stops us from moving forward. You may be limiting yourself by staying stuck in familiar territory rather than release into the ultimate unknown. Be brave enough to jump in. Let go. What if just the other side of control is freedom? You might be controlling an emotion for fear that if you felt it, you might get stuck in it. Whereas the truth is, if you are allowing yourself to feel, the emotion would release. You might be feeling like you need to hold everything or everyone together in your life in case you fall into chaos, when really, by feeling the fear, you will notice that you feel much calmer and clearer. Be brave and let go. How to let go control. There's some messages in this, and I think we should read them because this is a lot of it, clearing your mind and doing your meditation and letting go of things that you've been packed up in your mind and your body forever that you want to think about. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Ask yourself the question, where am I holding on to control? Listen to the response from your body. Notice where your physical holding control and what the sensations of control are. Take a full body shake. Stand up and shake your legs, feet, arms, and hands to allow the body to physically let go. Say out loud, I let go of control and trust in the unknown. It's kind of like taking the, in gymnastics, it was the safety. Did you trust the falling back? It's the trust fall. Are they going to catch me or are they going to let me go? That's what I'm feeling. You feel a lot of things when you're looking at a lot of things. And as these cards come out, I usually get an energetic pull and it helps with the reading. I've been sucking water like a nut because I've been laying and barbecuing my body out in the full sun. But it feels so nice. Oh, laying out in the sun is so amazing. Now we got two cards with the Magical Spirit Oracle, and I decided I need to keep them. The first one we got was a 4, and it says, "Darling, don't you remember? You're a badass. Keep winging it. The fairy blessings flow magical energy. Everything I touch turns to gold. My energy attracts magic. Divine blessings, fairy dust, flow state, magic, special powers, will frolicking in the forest and flying amid the mushrooms. A fairy has appeared to you. A most positive omen, as they only reveal themselves to a rare kind of person, a person who also has magical energy, or who will soon be sprinkled and blessed with some. One who is gifted magic mushrooms that hold special powers from deep within the forest. Who received luck, then returns home with it. Fairies live with an effortless energy and personify the raw beauty of nature. They are nature's spirit and the human form manifested into one, an ultimate masterpiece. They are the tricksters of the forest, as they can vanish as will and are of a fickle nature. You don't want to mess with them, cut down their trees, or destroy their homes. In folklore, it is said that many have paid the penalty for doing so. Drawing the fairy card is a positive omen that blessings are near. Trust that you are wildly magical and capabilities of doing whatever your soul is calling you to do. You are being endowed with special powers and the Midas touch. Everything you touch will turn to gold. A period of grace, flow, magic, and opportunity is here or soon will be. Keep an eye out for that because, yes, we have to realize we are a badass. We are somebody that can do things that other people just don't think is there and normal. This card also be a reminder to trust your divine instinct more, to stop thinking and trying to plan so much. Doing so consumes precious energy. Overanalyzing can simply end up wasting time. Keep winging it, as the fairy does. Let loose and act freely. You have been given grace at this time. Close your eyes and visualize that you are in a forest. The fairy you have seen is sprinkling you with enchanted dust. It endows you with power, a magic touch, and a state of flow. Everybody, the energy of the fairy at state of flow. Embody the energy of the fairy. Practice becoming more lighthearted and carefree, and trust that the universe has your back. You are the energy of beauty itself, which magnetizes blessings to you. I just heard the other day that people think we're going to see these things. We are going to see them, but we got to work on self. Mushrooms are kind of magic mushrooms are kind of hallucinogenic. My opinion, and I've done magic mushrooms years ago, and my opinion is it was the closest thing to heaven. It gives you the most amazing colors, spectrum, and everything is just like amazing. Everything is just so colorful. It's like you've never seen that color before, but you have. And in that moment when you're doing the magic mushroom, you are seeing a whole different world. Everything is like this. It's beautiful. So I suggest when they come and you can get them legally, you try them because they're amazing. It would be a perfect thing to get ready to do a meditation and take some mushrooms. Your meditation would feel much better. Okay, now we got a number 36, which is a 9. And let me tell you, we've got a lot of 9s and a lot of 4s, and we know what that is. Could you surrender just a bit more? The seeker, all-seeing eye, spirit release. Why did I think that we were going to get this? I basically, before it came out, I knew we were going to get this. Because we're asking a question, could you surrender just a bit more? The seeker. The seeker. That's what we're doing right now. We're going on a journey. We're seeking. That's the all-seeing eye. That's spirit and release. That is releasing the old. And look at the magic. Like the magic is coming out of the eyes. The eyes are not being used, but the third eye is wide open. So you're getting into more of your spiritual thought than your brain thought. Oh, I surrender to the divine. The third eye does not look in order to see. Instead, it feels and knows. It is the most mystical of all spiritual symbols and is the seeker of our world, the part of us that brings us to higher understanding and connects us with the divine. if we allow it to. The seeker archetype is the cloak being who can travel between realms, the one who uncovers universal magic and mysteries, the finder of Atlantis and sea, the opener of ancient books, even when the world tells them not to. They travel to forbidden and uncharted lands when others are too fearful to do so. Ironically, our human nature and our own two eyes can often get in the way of our seeking. Part of learning to see with our third eye is actually to close our own eyes, to get out of our way of boxed in thinking, real rationalization, and overanalyzing. Reason and logic are not what carry us to magical realms. It is surrendering to spirit and quitting our minds so we can open up to the mysterious, the mysteries. The one who learns to see does it by using their third eye connection with spirit. Notice that the goodness in the artwork is crying. She cries tears of awe and wonder at what she is seeing. Her third eye wide open and looking forward toward the heavens is symbolic of the heightening understanding and awakening we are capable of receiving. The biggest thing is we got to release the old. The tears flowing downwards allow for the rise, third eye seeing upwards, overseeing, observing how the goddess becomes of horizon. She is the rising sun with a renewed sense of optimism for life. The sun is within her mouth, as though she will speak, express, or sing about her powerful experience. The surrender and release, rather than controlling and consuming, was how she achieved it. She asked you, could you surrender just a bit more? It would be wise to continue practicing the release of yourself to spirit. The best way to activate your third eye is to get your mind out of the way. Let yourself get carried away within the magic of every present moment. Try to get through a whole day of not judging, forcing, or over analyzing anything. If you pay attention, you will be surprised by how much you do. Spirit would rush in if it only had the room to. Yeah, that is that was a really interesting reading for me. I seen a lot of things. We have to release control of whatever's controlling us, and we have to go within the heart space. And the blessings and the magical energy from the fairies would be that. The letting go of control would be the cage. And once they get out of the cage, it would be the seeker. The seeker, all-seeing eye, spirit released. It's telling you to basically get out of the cage. The cage you have built yourself into. We all have. We've all done it. So none of us are innocent. But the biggest problem is we like to pull out other people's problems and their mistakes to make ours look so much better. Stop doing that. We all are triggered by something dumb or whatever isn't supposed to be in our life. And we do. But usually we ground ourselves out and we find out that, okay, that was the wrong way. And it's okay to do the wrong thing. Don't beat yourself up because it's very hard to go into clear your mind. It took me almost a year and a half. It was the hardest thing I ever had to do was to clear my mind and go within. But now I can clear my mind in a second and I can stay within. Okay, now this is the Soul Helper Oracle, and usually she throws me one. She threw me two. It is time for a change. Do not wait or put off decisions any longer. It's a 5. Today was a 5. 5 is about change. It's about moving. It's about new situations. And she is looking at the butterfly that is free. It's free to go anywhere it wants to go. It can land on her and show her the magic of the beauty of the butterfly. And it landed on her flowers. And she just kind of looked back just a little bit because she's so used to being in her own mind and not letting things go and bring the child out. The child would have looked at the butterfly, maybe stuck their finger down near it, see if it would have climbed on, or just take heed of the butterfly. Notice the butterfly. Okay. Everything within you is calling out for change, as is your soul. New momentum is in the air and new paths await. Change occurs through change. Break down any rigid structure that can restrict you and hold you back. Begin with changes that are easy for you, such as cleaning the house or throwing out old things that you no longer need. Ask the hairdresser for a different cut or buy yourself something new to wear. Do something daring, something crazy, something that you have always wanted to do. Then find some like-minded people to share it. Change is more fun if you enjoy it with others who also want to alter something in their life. Talking about it will give you further impetus and strength. Now is the time, wait no longer. This life is too beautiful to be wasted with avoidance tactics and putting things off. Otherwise, it could pass you by unlived. Begin with simple things, and the bigger issues will change by themselves. The key is not to give up. Change something every day, and you will see how wonderful things can happen. You are standing on the threshold of a gate of light. If by embracing change, you manage to pass through this gate, it will herald the start of a whole new understanding of yourself. Be ready to face everything you find difficult to change, all the dark habits that are like pitfalls. Ready to trip up on your soul path. You hold in your hand a great opportunity with this card. Free yourself from self-imposed constraints, and you will realize that many things are not what they seem. Your helpers for the next 21 days, the power animal is the phoenix, herbal essence oil is pine, the healing crystal is amethyst, and the number is 5. 5 was also our number today for the date. Number 5 tells you that you have a deep connection with the divine source and that nothing can prevent wisdom from finding its way to you. Your current priorities are fidelity, reliability, and loyalty. Focus on them and concentrate on healing them in both the world outside and your inner world. Number 5 brings protection, giving you the freedom to act more boldly. Its energy field is centering, bringing the strength that always recognizes and recreates itself at the end of the soul path. Along with meditation and belief and insight. Yeah, that's got to teach yourself that. That's really important, is the meditation and the seeing that you are spectacular. You're unique. You're not like anyone else in those special gifts that the Creator gave to you and you alone. Now you got to release the 3D strain of existent thought. We are in the 4D right now, kind of peeling away the skin. And then we get to the peach, the mystery school. So yeah, it's all, I didn't even think about this. This is a 25 also, which is a 5. Now this is the card that we got, I just read. And I didn't even realize it. This is the card, protect what you love. It is your duty and responsibility. And it's a 7. Look at this. This one has a delicate butterfly, and this one has a delicate puppy. They're both looking sideways, like, oh, I love this. I love this. And you're realizing from the butterfly that was from a cocoon that bloomed into beauty. Now you have a puppy, an animal that is pure and innocent. That's what we need to be like, the pure and innocent. Protect what you love. It is your duty and responsibility. You are responsible for the things and beings around you. The well-being of your loved ones should be your primary concern. You're responsible for protecting them, which involves being mindful of their needs, but you are also responsible for yourself, your safety, well-being, and dreams. Protect all these too. Protect everything that you love, everything that is dear to you, whether a person or an animal, an idea, or indeed your health. Fight for it. Remember your duty and do not worry about what other people think or say. Stop trying to please everyone and saying yes to everything. Right now, today is the day to begin protecting your own boundaries and those of the people who trust you and whom you love. You are a noble warrior of light, within whom beats a great and loving heart. You have the right and the sacred duty to bring confidence, security, and dignity to the world. You have drawn this card because it is one of your greatest strengths to protect others. Remember this live accordingly and feel this strength within you. Be sure to give this aspect of yourself more space. You also have the precious gift of being able to give comfort, which gives you strength and confidence. Loved ones, your time, reassurance, and comforting love, and you will receive all of these and many more over the return. Now, the power animal is the lion, the herbal essence is lemongrass, the healing crystal is ametrin, and the number is 7. Number 7 indicates that you should only trust the magic of your heart. You will be given the gift of a light that makes a deep connection between you and the mysteries of life. Over the next few days, fill your soul path with love, even more than usual. Love every moment, love everything and everyone, and you will become the magic of your heart. The energy field of the 7 is like a gateway of light. It is death, birth, magic, light, and completion of a stage in life. Number 7 brings new soul paths. Yeah, we all have new soul paths. Every day we're meeting like a soul sister, soul brother, people all the time. That's what you're doing. And you're kind of the people that are drawn to you are for you. If someone's fighting you and doesn't believe in you, in my opinion, I just don't waste my time. They will go on their own journey as they go on. And if anybody doesn't like what I'm doing, I can't help them because I enjoy what I'm doing. I love what I'm doing. And I'm not getting it paid. I'm not doing extras and this and that. I really don't want to. I just need to be here at this moment in time. I didn't know why, but I'm pretty sure I know why now. Know you belong. This is the messenger oracle. And we got a cat. We got a kitty cat with wings and a weird tail. But he's really cool. You have a place, you have a purpose, you're special. Do not change who you are just so others might accept you. Do not dishonor your truths by allowing someone else to tell you who you must be. Change made just so you fit in the expectation or social criteria of a clique or group does not honor you. You do not need to change in order to belong. You are a blessed child of Gaia and Great Spirit and belong simply because you are. I would agree with that. And we got this one a few nights ago, and I thought, we need this one today because it's hard for some people to trust the magic. Magic is the mysterious and coincidental. It is at the heart of those moments of synchronicity and knowing it is woven into the awareness that there is more to life than what you can see. It is born of the moment when you step without fear and with loving heart into the void. Voice your desire and have great spirit send this message to show you the way. Trust in the magic. It is real and it surrounds you. Now, we've got that twice now. And I feel that that is what they're trying to tell you, that you got to trust the magic. I mean, we've been on this planet so long and nobody's really shown us anything. And now all of a sudden we see it and we feel it, but we don't know. Some of us just don't understand what it is. I need a 5-gallon thing of water. Okay, the Starseed Oracle. Oh my goodness. Okay. Last night, my husband and I had a beautiful evening together with a fire, and we were basically watching the sky. We were watching all the little lights float around and do their thing and wondering what they are and who they are and how they are. It was pretty cool though, because it was very enjoyable. Okay, we get the messenger, Cyrus energy, bringing harmony and balance. You're part of the lineage of souls who have dedicated their lifetime to be uplifted off the planet, to return time and time again to see the light. The crystalline ones, the ones who are here to plant the sacredness of life back in, to honor both the sacred feminine and masculine, to usher deep reverence back in. Many ascended masters are thought to be connected to the energy of Cyrus, often appearing as a shade of blue. They hold the frequency of pure love and are here to help the masculine and feminine exist in harmony, to ensure greater balance, to help us see that we're all connected and that the masculine and feminine energies exist within us all. You're being called to bring out this balance and harmony because the masculine and feminine, to be a guardian of harmony and balance on earth. Think of the whales traveling around the globe, sharing love through their healing vibrational song, their unique notes and balance and harmony to every corner of the planet. A rebalancing of the masculine and feminine is occurring worldwide. It's a reassurance of the sacred within us all, a returning of the sacred union within, a rekindling of heaven and earth. You can begin to bring harmony and balance by creating it in your own life. The ripples will flow from here. You can honor and balance the sacred masculine and feminine energies within yourself and others. How are you being called to bring harmony to your life or the planet? How are you being called to honor the sacred masculine and feminine within you? That's a question you need to ask yourself. It's we all ask these questions all the time. Who are we? What are we here for? And in our little mundane life, we get drawn in by drama, and it takes us away from our real purpose. And that's what that feeling is to me. It's a messenger, telling us that we need harmony and balance. And we really do, because if we are out of balance and have no harmony, we're in trouble. Okay, the next card that we got, I gotta make sure. Okay, we got the Seven Star Sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life and expressions. There are new creations that want to be born, beauty that's yearning to be woven, new consciousness that's longing to be breathed into life. If you draw this card, you're being called to surrender to these creations, to usher in a new era of consciousness and do your bit in weaving the web of life. This is the card of the artist and the midwife. You're being called to ponder questions. What wants to be rebirthed through you? What new creation are you whispering in your ear? What beauty are you being called to make? Creativity and intuition come from the same sacred place. They occur when we find ourselves flowing with the rest of life. Earth is renowned as a planet of manifestation and creativity, and yet so many of us have forgotten how to create. Somewhere along the way, we stopped seeing ourselves as an artist, as creatives, as poets. Yet to be human is to be creative. Creativity, a part of your true nature. Perhaps you're being called to surrender to a creative project, such as a new business or a book, or perhaps you're being called to weave beauty in your home or in the way you cook. Regardless of the end results, you're being called to express yourself through your creativity, to surrender to the creative projects that are both sacred and exciting to you, to find a way to weave beauty back into everyday life, where there's creativity and spirit and soul are present. And the world needs those qualities more now than ever before. What new creations are you being called to birth? That's a question you need to ask yourself, because it is our tapestry. It is our creation. And a friend of mine looked the other day, and I had said this a while back. They said, "Oh my gosh, we are going to be the storytellers." Yeah. And what story are we going to tell? So we've got star bathing. And I think we did this last night, my husband and I. Light body, crystal grid, transmission, and activation. Yeah, we did. Look at her meditating and look at all the energy that surrounds her. Wow. Or him. I think it's a him. No, it's a her. Okay. It's both masculine and feminine. The stars are constantly showering emanations onto. Okay, I have no idea what happened. I look up at my picture there and there's nothing there. So excuse me for a second. I'm pretty sure we got the crystal. Yeah, I'm gonna start reading a little bit. I might repeat a little bit because I'm not sure where it went off. I kept seeing something flash. The stars are constantly showering emanations onto the crystalline grid of Earth. When things are in balance, the planet also sends information back up to the stars. Many star seeds have come to Earth at this time to help shift the planet vibrationally, to activate the ancient codes of wisdom that humanity has forgotten, and all of that information is stored in the crystalline grid. If you are pulled this card, you may be being called to begin work with the stars and the crystalline grid of the earth. Some people believe that the crystalline grid of the earth anchors divine cosmic frequencies onto the planet. You may be guided to journey to particular places on earth to unlock these cosmic codes with your presence. You may also be interested in a practice called star bathing. Download a star bathing meditation at www.starseedoracle.me. This card commonly arises because you're here to connect with the crystalline grid of the earth, either in your hometown or by traveling to other places without quite knowing why. It also can mean that your body, your light body, the energy body in its highest form, is being activated. If this resonates, take things extra slow in order to integrate this change of vibration. Place the card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following. I open myself up to receiving the wisdom of the crystalline grid beneath me. May the stars and the earth inform and heal me. And as they do, may it heal the earth too. I really like that. That is, star bathing is actually fun. We pretty much did this last night when we were watching the stars, and we have to start slowing down. We're going too fast and we're not taking our time with things. Okay, we're going to do the gateway of light activation. It's calling for me to come in and read these because we need these. Ancestral realm, karmic release, healing the lineage and boundaries. In every incarnation, we have been blessed to be part of a lineage that helps us live our life and embark on learning experiences. And for hundreds and even thousands of years, those who have walked the earth before us have prayed for a better life. We are an answer to those prayers. Even though they may no longer be on the physical plane, our ancestors are living through our choices and experiences. None of our ancestors had it perfect. After all, they were human too. They made poor choices, they made mistakes, mistaken views. Many of their intentions were honorable, many were not. All of this is held within the ancestral lineage, as are many beliefs, ideas, and limitations that are outdated, fear-based, and even harmful. All these karmic energies can hold us back. But when someone decides to walk the spiritual path, whether they realize it or not, their life becomes an answer to their ancestors' prayers. When this card comes to you, your life is an answer to the great ancestral call. Place your hands on your heart and say either internally or out loud, great ancestors, earthly lineage, soul lineage, thank you for bringing to my awareness the karmic blockages that are preventing me from reaching my greatest potential. Your message, this card indicates healing on all levels, but practically on the family line. There may be some ideas and beliefs in your family that you find limiting or negative. Know that they need not be your truth. You have the opportunity to go beyond the challenging energies of your family lineage. If you are in a particular challenging time of facing energies that are harsh and even overwhelming, the energy of your ancestors is with you now. They are here to hold a sacred and safe space so that you can rest. Your ancestors are surrounding you now. They are here to seek forgiveness for any harm, decisions that were made without full awareness, and for any negative effects those are having on you now. If you have found that a particular family member has been difficult or a relationship has been negative, impacted because of the situation or ideas that stem from the past, know that a great cleansing is taking place at this time. The anointed for the world is the energy of forgiveness. This isn't about accepting what happened as fine, but realizing that the energies of our past no longer govern our present. It's about choosing to create your own happiness and live from your own heart. Keep your boundaries strong, but be open to carving out a new path. That's what we're doing. We are carving out a new path, and we are the storytellers now. Stellar gateway activation, initiate potential, manifestation, and vortex. The stellar gateway is the highest of our chakras and is found about 12 to 24 feet, 3 to 6 meters above our head. It is the energetic gateway that connects us with the divine matrix. It governs our connection to the spiritual laws of creation and the quantum field and holds our life potential as it holds all the intention that we set before this incarnation and all the intentions we set during its that support the ever unfolding path of our earthly experience. Energetically, this portal is beyond time and space. And when we connect with it, we come into alignment with all the aspects of our soul's journey, including when we were part of the cosmos. This card transports us to a stargate that has a giant pyramid with it. Within it, above the stargate, there are three-dimensional images of Thoth, the former priest of King of Atlantis, who is one of the ancient masters holding the secrets of the universe. The image is a reminder of our potential and our ancestry and starry connections. The pyramid is a symbol of rising power and of how our soul has existed through lifetimes. The Stargate is a projection of our own stellar gateway. This card is therefore a reminder that all things are possible and that with the right alignment, we can draw the powers of heaven down to earth in order to create heaven upon earth. Connect. Breathe deeply. Imagine that your breath is taking you up and out to connect with the infinite potential held within the stars. Affirm, I connect with heaven and earth to create heaven on earth. You are a master of manifestation. Every one of your thoughts, actions, non-actions, and choices is affecting the unfolding of your path. Realize that you have great potential and power within you, and through your focus, awareness, you can draw on heavenly support to create the life of your wildest dreams. Know that all the energies you connect with are carried up to our stellar gateway. And if they are aligned with the intentions your soul had before this incarnation, opportunities will come your way. It is important to consider connecting with your cosmic origin at this time, and also can bring your wishes in this life together with your pre-life intentions. You can live a life that is aligned with the highest of heaven. We have been here before. Our ancestors have been here before. We've been everywhere. We've been everything before. But we have to go and let our guides show us. Okay. We are getting ready to do the practical magic wanted to come out and play. And the practical magic oracle. And what is better than a 17? Chew the card, connect with the land and custodian. Ground, baby, ground yourself. This is like bound in nature. Can't get outside right now. Viewing scenes of nature, meditation on photos, or watching nature documentaries has been even a single pot plant in a hospital room or office can decrease stress and anxiety. If you're too far from a forest to bathe in one, a recent study found that breathing in cedar essential oil can boost the immune system and impart health and benefit. But make an effort to soak up a little of the great outdoors and as soon as you can, because nothing beats immersing yourself in the natural world. That's what I'm saying. Laying out in the sun is hot, but it's like a release. It's like all those toxins coming out of your skin and just flowing away from, because now I have the beautiful vitamin D and the minerals and the things that I need because I opened up to this. And look at this. She is protecting the great unknown. Forge a relationship with nature and the spirit and power of the land where you live, which will strengthen you and bring you back to yourself. Yeah, the natural world lifts the spirits, calms the mind, soothes the soul, and gives perspective. It takes you outside of your limit expectation while also reconnecting you to the deepest parts of your inner self. Life can be draining and discouraged. It can break you down and tear you apart. But in the wildness, peace of beauty and nature, the tiny pieces of you will take shape again. You'll feel lighter, stronger, and calmer and whole once more. I just love that. She is rocking it. She's got the kangaroo with the baby and the black swan, which I think we're going to go through a stock market thing. So the black swan does not surprise me. And there is some things going on in Australia, so the kangaroo doesn't surprise me. Um, she is just glowing with purple amethyst and everything that we've talked about. We have to climb out of our box and take a breath and go outside and see the world with fresh eyes, not thinking of anything. Now, we have got the Enchanted Map Oracle, and then we got one message from the Dreams of Gaia. So this is actually the reading, and this was like a warm up of things that this reading is going to help you with. And the first card that we got is 13 Solitude. It's a 4, and we've been getting this all the time. You know, my husband used to blare the music when we were laying out in the sun and this and that. And it aggravates me because I like to do my meditation out in the sun. I like to be released of anything. And now when we lay out, we don't listen to music, we go into solitude because he's realizing that we have to do this. I am comfortable in my own skin as I detach to replenish my soul. Meditation is required when you receive the solitude card as a sign. Empty your mind of superfluous thoughts and allow stillness to flow through your whole being. This is not an advantageous time to ask questions or push forward in any way. Rather, it's a period for a conscious retreat that's called for now is to step back and take your focus off your own life and your troubles. You'll be surprised by how things sort themselves out once you've replenished your energy by means of a much needed rest and time out. I have been getting a lot of time out, and it's really enjoyable. And with that, we got the Four of Pentacles as a clarifier, and that's security. And that, yeah, when you're going into solitude, we think of the security, we think of the unknown, we think of things that we need to do. Don't think about it. Just let it flow through and see if things connect with you. Okay, this is enjoy this period of calm and order, but stay open to new possibilities. Keep looking for new ways to expand your empire. This is about finances and being on track, stability, property protection, balance and order. This is thinking about not when you're in here, you're thinking of your security. Now we've got a 54, and we got this the other day, and I think we got it. Encouragement reversed. A misstep isn't the end of the world. You've fallen into a trap of false courage, and only humility will lead you out of it. Perhaps you weren't listening to your intuition, and now you're in a jam. Being too self-reliant without knowing the ropes has brought you to this place. Don't become too discouraged. All is well, and you can always start again. Take another road and surely discover new territories where love really blooms. Just remember to rely on your higher power. You can't always get what you want, but Spirit knows your needs. Something better awaits around the corner. You see, I really feel that someone needs encouragement. And it's always hard to find encouragement out in the real world. So what encourages you? What are you thinking and feeling right now? When you're listening to this, kind of think and feel how you're feeling. You should get like little flutters in your heart space and things that you recognize and you recreate with your energy. And the clarifier for the 54 was the King of Pentacles. Trust. Solitude. Security. Solitude and security. And encouragement. There's no encouragement, but you got to trust in yourself. The King of Pentacles. Protect what is yours while helping those on their way up the ladder. Enjoy the rewards that success brings. This is money, protection, power, loyalty, stability, leadership, and commitment. Yes, we are committed to things, we are doing things, and that is what we're supposed to be doing. If you're sitting right here now watching me, that is what you're supposed to be doing. Just like me coming on here, because it is my responsibility, if I know, to try to help people, answer some questions from within. And we got a number 30, and 30 is that it's funny that trust, that encouragement said take a different road. And then we got the make a choice at number 30, which is a divine message. So basically you've got to trust which way you're going to go. And the encouragement is going to be you that encourages yourself if that's what it takes. Make a choice. You're required to come to a decision now. You're faced with a dilemma or a fork in the road and must make a conscious choice regarding the next right action. Whatever that choice is, you must take responsibility for it. Yet you needn't be afraid. You may not have all the answers right now because the way ahead can't be known until you've embarked and traveled a few steps. Trust your intuition, ask for a sign from spirit, and you will be led to the right path. If you remain conscious, and aware your choice will be the right one of this one at this time. Life is always about learning. Success lies in choosing consciously, guiding by intuition and spirit. That was interesting that the security and the trust and to make a choice. And it said to take a different road. And there it is. I think that's what you really need to think about, taking a different road because something is not, because the card, the clarifier with that was an 8. It's balance. It's justice. We've been talking about balance a lot through this reading, and I really, something's telling me that somebody is all out of balance. All out of balance. You're the only one that can put yourself back in balance. Maybe listening to this a couple times, maybe checking things out. Just look around. Take a particular approach. If you need to make a decision, go with what is realistic rather than idealistic. The solution doesn't need to be perfect, just workable. If a decision that affects you is made by others, accept it as the best they can do at this time. This is calm, decision, integrity, truth, legal issues, support, and vindication. Balance is a big thing because are we using too much of the feminine or too much of the masculine where they're not balanced? Okay, where are we? We are past justice and we are on number 44, which was reversed, and this is strength. Strength is showing up from balance, encouragement, a choice, a gateway activation, manifestation vortex, whatever you want to call it. Your true strength comes not from self-reliance alone, but from a sincere faith in a higher power. When you see the strength card reversed, pay particular attention to your health, for this indicates that your body, mind, and spirit need strengthening at this time. Exercise, rest, and proper nutrition are necessary to keep you in balance. Don't deplete yourself through overwork, as now is the time for building your stamina. Perhaps you feel the bonds weakening in a relationship. If they are in danger of being broken, they may need repaired. Attend to them before the burden gets too heavy. Be strong, face the reality of your relationship at this time, and give it your attention. For any fragile threads may give way. Let go of whatever robs you of your life force and trust that something better will take place. Yeah, see, she's got the strength, but something flipped her. But she'll get it. She's reaching for it, just like we are. We're reaching for it. Now, with the strength, we got the magician, manifestation. What are we talking about? We're talking about manifestation. The time is now. Take action and you will find success. Money, support, energy, creative, travel, next new enterprises, and communication. That was a good reading. We have one more card. We have a 21, Field of Dreams. And all I keep thinking of is if you build it, they will come. Your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs are always engaging the vast field of pure potential. And this is a divine message. It goes down to a 3. This is the perfect time to harness the field of vast potential, not yet realized in your life. Great abundance is yours if you're willing to do the work alongside the gentle gardener. Be clear about your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Concentrate on your best life, regardless of the temporary outer conditions imposed upon you by the greater world, which has its own story to tell. You have a basket full of seeds that are quite powerful, for your talents are divinely inspired and will indeed lead to a great harvest to be shared with others. You will reap what you sow. Dream big, dream beautiful, take action, and tend to your garden of life and experience the extraordinary. Oh, I like that. I like it a lot. And the clarifier for that is the Two of Wands. Vision. Look for those around you who share your vision, work together for great results, partnership, creativity, travel, planning, education, and inspiration. We have to have inspiration at the end of it because we're going through a lot right now and we need that. So I'm going to read the Dreams of Gaia real quick, and then I have just a couple more. And we got number 11, which is a master number of doubles. And I don't know what card could be better because we were just talking about heaven and earth. And that's what we got. Heaven and earth. To be human is to be wounded. A time to connect body, mind, and spirit and soul. Let go of definitions and labels, nurture passion, and seek pleasure. Authenticity, honesty, and laughter find the source of dis-ease and distress. You need to forgive. Do what's necessary to increase well-being. Do not dwell on the unchangeable past. Shift your attention. Do not allow your pain to hurt others and seek treatment. Do not be afraid. It covers healing on several levels. And right now, we have to heal the planet. We have to heal the animals. We have to heal ourselves. We got a lot of healing going on here. And the clarifier for the heaven on earth was the Queen of Pentacles. She was creating, generous, caring, nurturing, somebody, good business sense, practical, confronting, welcoming, sensible, and luxurious. The Queen of Pentacles represents success in business and financial affairs. A sensible, practical approach leads to steady progress. This is a card of material abundance and sensual pleasure. The Queen of Pentacles also symbolizes independence and success after a long period of effort. The ask her challenging uphill journey is reaching completion. Yeah, I have a lot of people that probably come on here daily and listen to the words, and they get what they need, and I think they're doing better in life. Some of them, yeah, I can see that. Okay, we got two more cards. We got 31, 4. Illuminate, master, be a spreader of love. This is the golden future. There are thousands of illumined masters who have ascended into higher dimensions and are now guiding us on earth. In the golden future, when the veil between the earthly and spiritual realms are thin, they will actually be seen walking amongst us, the people of this planet. They will be spreading pure love, and that will open the hearts of all humans and animals. The flow of love between people will also be tangible. Everyone will feel that they are totally loved and lovable. So they will glow with self-worth, joy, and confidence. For the first time, humans will truly know how to love. They will realize that they belong on earth. In the golden future, everyone will understand and experience true love. When this card of love comes to you, it calls on you to examine the deepest recesses of your heart. Remember that without ego, there is only love. Pull back the veil of illusion from your eyes and see all your actions and those of others with eyes of compassion. View all relationships, situations, and circumstances through a prism of love. Set yourself free through understanding and acceptance. Open yourself up and let love flow. Everyone is different. We all have challenges, but love is everywhere. It is unconfined and unrestricted. It has dissolved everything. Lord Jesus is now the bringer of cosmic love. He is the spokesperson for the intergalactic council, the body that takes decisions for this universe, and your guidance to is to all who call him. Ask for a boost of cosmic love to flow to earth and to you as an individual. Take a deep breath and feel unconditional love burst any lock on your heart. Love yourself and prepare to be a spreader of unconditional love in the new golden age. I love that. That is a great message. And we've got one more little, I call this my little crazy oracle. It's human spirit oracle. And it had a message. It wanted to be seen. Number 10, which is one, road less traveled. Got the choice card back there. Okay, look at this. Beep, beep. Are you stuck in traffic trying to go the same way as everyone else? Traveling at the same speed, which is stop and go. Try taking the road less traveled. You will be surprised how this road will lead you to undiscovered parts of yourself and help you find the most authentic rather than being in the same lane or fast lane. Trying to follow the social norm or the shortcut, it is important to know the side streets and back roads of you because sometimes the scenery is new and alluring. The new path helping you find wonderful new avenues of you and who you truly are. Trust me, when you feel like you do not recognize or like yourself, it is usually because you are not being who you truly are. And somewhere inside your authentic self is just trying to set off a rescue flare. Pay attention to the signal and make a turn off to your road less traveled. Trust us, we are here for individual experiences, human road trips perhaps. Pack a lunch and take your time during the journey. That sounds perfect to me. I don't know about you guys, but that was a really long reading and did have a lot of really cool messages. So I am going to go out. The sun is calling me. I am going to go out and lay in the sun because it is absolutely beautiful out there. And you can see it shining on my face. So yeah. All right, everybody. I love everybody. And may every step in your journey be magical. And you know what? Just like I always said, just be you.